The freezer aisle is often marketed as a haven of convenience, a quick fix for the modern, time-strapped lifestyle. However, in 2026, many consumers are realizing that some bargain meals come with a hidden cost, an overwhelming payload of sodium, chemical preservatives, and filler ingredients that offer zero nutritional value. While brands like Amy's or Saffron Road have prioritized organic, whole food components, a significant portion of the market remains dominated by legacy products that prioritize shelf life and profit margins over human health. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. In this breakdown, we look at 8 brands that are frequently flagged for high saturated fat, deceptive serving sizes, and overall poor quality. 1. Hungry Man. Why number 1? Widely regarded as the worst offender for excessive sodium and caloric density. Hungry Man remains the ultimate cautionary tale of the frozen food world. In 2026, it is notoriously famous for its XL and Selects lines, which can pack upwards of 1,800 milligrams of sodium in a single sitting, nearly 93% of the daily recommended limit. Why to avoid? The brand's nightmare is the fried chicken paradox. The meat is often soggy and rubbery upon microwaving, while the included brownie dessert frequently turns into a liquid, sugary soup. It is a brand designed for massive portions that unfortunately delivers massive amounts of trans fats and empty calories, making it a primary avoid for anyone monitoring heart health. 2. Banquet. Why number 2? The lowest price point on the shelf often reflects the lowest quality of mechanically separated meat and fillers. Banquet is often the cheapest option on the shelf, but you get exactly what you pay for. In 2026, its mega bowls and mega meats have come under fire for using highly processed proteins that provide a mushy and unappealing texture. Why to avoid? The nightmare for banquet consumers is the sodium spike. Many of their Nashville hot or Salisbury steak bowls contain over 1,400 milligrams of salt, combined with high levels of added sugars in their sauces. With a long list of artificial dyes and thickeners, it remains a bottom-tier choice that lacks the fiber and real vegetable content found in modern competitors. 3. Marie Callender's. Why number 3? Leverages a home-style reputation to mask high saturated fat content and deceptive serving sizes. While Marie Callender's leverages a comfort food aesthetic, its nutritional profile is far from wholesome. In 2026, the brand is frequently criticized for its pot pie trap, where a single unit is often listed as 2 servings. Why to avoid? The nightmare here is the caloric density. If you eat the entire pie, as most consumers do, you are looking at nearly 900 calories and more than a full day's worth of saturated fat. The use of caramel coloring and sodium phosphates in their meat sauces further cements their place on this list as a health minefield disguised as a family tradition. 4. Kid Cuisine. Why number 4? Heavily marketed to children with bright packaging that hides a lack of essential developmental nutrients. Kid Cuisine is a nostalgic staple that, in 2026, remains one of the unhealthiest options for children. These meals are often packed with fun shapes and brightly colored branding that disguise a lack of real nutrition. Why to avoid? The nightmare is the sugar-salt combo. Many Kid Cuisine dinners, such as the nuggets, include a sugary dessert and a corn side dish that are essentially pure starch and syrup. With almost no fiber and sodium counts often exceeding 800 milligrams per small tray, it is a brand that prioritizes kid-friendly flavor at the expense of developing bodies. 5. Stouffer's. Why number 5? High brand recognition but a recent history of quality control issues and heavy reliance on engineered cheese products. Stouffer's is the giant of the frozen aisle, but its family size and bowl fulls often prioritize cream and salt over actual sustenance. In 2026, their iconic macaroni and cheese has been called out for its high saturated fat and low vitamin density. Why to avoid? The nightmare for Stouffer's fans has been a recent string of voluntary recalls due to foreign materials like wood-like debris found in specific batches. Additionally, the salt content is staggering, with a single package of Salisbury steak containing up to 1,660 milligrams of sodium, making it a dangerous choice for those with blood pressure concerns. 6. ONCOR. Why number 6? Budget bulk meals that frequently use soy protein isolates and pressed meat patties rather than whole cuts. ONCOR is the budget bulk king, often selling multi-serving trays of Salisbury steak or chicken parmigiana for incredibly low prices. However, the quality of the ingredients is among the lowest in the industry. Why to avoid? The nightmare is the meat quality. Many reviewers in 2026 describe the patties as having a silly putty texture, excessively tender and lacking any natural fiber or grain. These trays are often drenched in watery sauces to hide the blandness of the protein. The ingredient list is a labyrinth of soy fillers, preservatives, and MSG-adjacent enhancers that provide zero nutritional satiety. 7. Totino's. Why number 7? Ultra-processed snacks marketed as meals with almost zero nutritional density or vegetable content. Totino's, specifically their party pizza and pizza rolls, represents the height of processed snacking. In 2026, these products are noted for their complete lack of real vegetables and a crust that is essentially fried dough. Why to avoid? The nightmare is this serving size delusion. The box calculates its sodium and fat counts based on half a pizza, even though it's typically a one-person affair. Consuming a full unit lands you with 1,530 milligrams of sodium and almost 80% of your daily saturated fat, leading to immediate carb crashes and high inflammation. 8. Boston Market, frozen. Why number 8? The frozen line fails to live up to its restaurant counterpart, often resulting in a textural disaster. While the physical restaurants have heritage, their frozen line in 2026 is a major skip. The frozen versions of their buffalo-style chicken mac and cheese and Salisbury steak are often ranked as some of the lowest quality meals in the supermarket. Why to avoid? The nightmare is the additive overload. These meals are packed with stabilizers and thickeners to keep the heavy cream sauces from separating. Reviews frequently cite gluey mashed potatoes and chewy, flavorless meat. Despite the restaurant quality, branding, the actual nutrient density is virtually non-existent, often providing less than 3 g of fiber in a meal loaded with sodium and saturated fat. Choosing health over haste. The frozen food industry in 2026 is a study in contrasts. While innovation has brought us power bowls and organic, flash-frozen vegetables that rival fresh produce, the legacy brands mentioned above continue to rely on a recipe of salt, fat, and chemicals to keep their prices low and shelf lives long. The frozen dinner crisis is ultimately a crisis of transparency. When a brand hides 1,800 milligrams of sodium behind a hearty label or splits a single-serve pie into 2 portions, it is a sign that profit is the priority. Moving forward, the savvy consumer must look past the glossy box art and focus on the nutrition facts panel. A truly safe, frozen meal should ideally contain under 600 milligrams of sodium, at least 5 g of fiber, and no artificial dyes or nitrates. Brands like Banquet and Hungry Man may offer a temporary feeling of fullness, but the long-term metabolic cost is simply too high. By choosing brands that respect your biology as much as your schedule, you can turn the freezer aisle from a health graveyard into a legitimate tool for modern living.